is Daniel Ryan. Today is May 14th, the first day of early voting. And I'm going to give you the locations for early voting. Of course, you can early vote at the Ector County Courthouse Annex on 8th Street. Now, if you live in Precinct 1, it's the earliest voting location for you is at Kellis Turner Community Center. Now, in Precinct 2, which is on the east side, the Westlake Hardware Store on East University is your early voting location. If you live in Precinct 3, the most convenient location is the Odessa College Sports Complex. And if you live in Precinct 4 on the south side, you're voting at a different location this time, at Ector Junior High School. Usually you vote across the street on Clements, but this time you're voting at the Ector Junior High School. You hear that music in the background because I'm at Fiesta West Texas this weekend, where I ran into our two candidates who are running on the Democratic side for Ector County Commissioner for Precinct 3. I'm here with Ernest Salgado, who is running for County Commissioner for Precinct 3 on the Democratic side. As I said before, early voting starts today. Hello, Ernest.
Hello.
How are you? Good. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, after graduating from college, I started my career in distribution and logistics. Also worked for Diamond Dollar as manager. And currently I work for the Salvation Army, helping manage the lodge.
So what made you decide that you wanted to run for County Commissioner?
I always like to be involved in my community, and I feel that Ector County deserves a full-time commissioner and take advantage of all the opportunities that we're not taking advantage of right now. Okay.
What type of opportunities? Because you mentioned some opportunities, so what type of opportunities would you want to see the county take more advantage of?
Well, there are a lot of, in the past, we have lost a lot of grants from state and federal level, so those grants could have helped our community, especially in the rural areas, to bring water and other services. This is very important as it's very needed right now.
That is true, since we are in the middle of a drought. So what is your strategy to win your campaign?
My campaign is visiting people door to door, talk to them directly, listen to their concerns, and I think that's the most effective way to relate to them.
And so when you're visiting door to door, what kind of concerns are you hearing from people?
Most of it is water, so I think we need a long-term planning for providing water to our citizens. Another concern is housing. We need to promote affordable housing for all these people that are coming to Odessa for. So we already have jobs, which is the difficult part. Now we got to provide an environment that is favorable to keep our progress.
Well, thank you for meeting me here at Fiesta West Texas, where you have a booth. Now, if somebody else wants to get more information about your campaign, where can they find you?
Well, I have a Facebook page. It is Ernest Salgado for Commissioner. Also, they can write me to P.O. Box 14491, Odessa, Texas 79768.
Okay, thank you.
Thank everybody that is watching this video. Make sure you go out and vote for Ernest Salgado for County Commissioner. Early voting starts May 14th to the 25th, and election day is May 29th. Muchas gracias a todos los que miran este video. Recuerden ir a votar. Votación temprana empieza mayo 14 al 25 y el día de las elecciones es mayo 29. Gracias.
And I'm here with Steve Tercero, who is running on the Democratic side for Ector County Commissioner on Precinct 3. As I said earlier in the broadcast, today is May 14th, so early voting's going on right now and runs until May 25th. So Steve, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, well, my name is Steve Tercero, and I'm running for Ector County Commissioner for Precinct 3. Of course, I've been a resident of Odessa for over 35 years. I've been a principal, assistant principal, and teacher. I'm involved in my community through church. I do a prison ministry. I'm part of a scholarship committee that gives scholarships to Odessa colleges that I get at.
some of the concerns: water, traffic, illegal dumping. And so, if you were elected and beat out Dale in November, what concern would you work for first?
Well, I think first we have to I would like to sit down with each department and see what they're doing. I mean, you got to have an inventory before you can get started. Talk individually with each department head and see what their concerns are, and then you prioritize where is our biggest need and what do we have to fix first.
Now, if people want to get more information about your campaign, where would they find you?
They can go to Tercero.com, and I have a website. They can also contact me on Facebook. I have a P.O. Box 130. I have a Post Office Box 134, Odessa, Texas 79760. They can also contact me that way.
Okay. Well, we appreciate talking to Steve today. And so remember, there's just a few more days until early voting ends. Early voting ends May 25th, and Election Day is May 29th.
And I just want you to do 3 things for me if you think that I'm a good candidate. Of course, like you said, I want you to go vote early. I want you to vote for Steve Tercero and vote Democrat. And I'll guarantee that I'll get your vote. Thank you.
Hi, this is Daniel Ryan reporting from the Odessa After Dark newsroom. Today we have a very special report. Early voting starts today, and last week I attended the debate that was held by Channel 7, the Odessa American, and the Odessa Realtors. In this debate, I'm going to paraphrase what the candidates really meant to say and what was really going on, so you won't have to watch the whole hour-and-a-half debate. So here goes. In the county tax assessor's race, Barbara Horn and Michelle Boffman were really upset over a Christmas party that was held in 2010. Obviously, this was some very exciting party. Gifts were exchanged. Barbara wasn't invited. This person must have got a water pick and the other person didn't. I really don't know. But the whole election of why you should vote for these two has all gone down to the Christmas party that we weren't invited to. In the District 31 Senate race, Randy Rivas really wants you to like him. He is not just 50% conservative or 60% conservative, but he's 100% American conservative, and he has vowed to run in every race until finally somebody elects him to something. Now in the county attorney race, Scott Lay is very upset, and he could be just a little bit jealous about how Cindy Weir-Nutter has spent the hot check fund. According to Lay, she has spent it all on office furniture and ice cream, $50,000 of it. And what really makes him upset is he got Cindy's hand-me-down file cabinets. Why doesn't Scott ever get new file cabinets? Why is it always Cindy that gets the new file cabinets? Why is it always Cindy, Cindy, Cindy? Now in the congressional race, Chris Yanez wants you to know that he has principles. He will do nothing, say nothing. He will stand on his principles, regardless if anything ever gets done, because that's what West Texas wants, a do-nothing person. And finally, we heard from Sheriff Mark Donaldson, who told us that he went to the jail after maybe 1 or 2 escapes and said to the fellow employees there, "Hey guys, it's really looking bad on me if you let these people escape, so please, please for my benefit, make the people stay in jail." And he said the employees greeted that news, and now people stay in jail. So this is Daniel Ryan reporting from the obviously interesting wedding set that we have here at the Ector Theater. Signing off.
Paddi Katz on 6105 North Dixie. Well, could you show us around and just give us a few examples of what you have?
Sure.
Right there, is that a wedding dress?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
And these are over here also. And some of them still have the price tag on them. This one here was $1,248, and I sell it for $300 in the shop here.
Wow.
And it's never been on.
Well, could you perhaps show us some of your more older stuff, 50s and 60s? Oh! So what they wear this?
This is lounging. They wore this, you know, in the evening, sitting around.
It's pretty, it's soft.
Yeah, it's all washable.
What's the most unusual thing that you have here? Like, weird... You have to come and
All
look?
these are one of a kind. You can't go out and buy them anywhere, you know.
Yeah.
You're not going to find them in a store.
True, because this is all really older things, yeah. Goodness gracious. Some of these things are just so cool. Like, I've never, like those dresses over there, bright yellow patterns and just...
This right here is
The
dark.
pink dress is fascinating.
This is a wraparound. So
Oh, so it goes...
you just wrap it around here.
Oh,
Like a house coat.
that's cute. Yeah, very tight. Well, could you possibly show us some of your
Why,
jewelry
sure.
pieces?
These pins in this case here come from estate sales.
So where'd you get these again?
They come from estate sales.
These are really... Oh, that's cute. And all sorts of other... So are the pins... Oh, goodness. There it is. What is this? A necklace? Nope, not a necklace. Probably a bracelet, more likely. Oh! It's cute. All of these are adorable. So how much exactly would some of these cost? Like this one?
Your
Or...
older pins that I buy at estate sales, they go for $25.
Okay, and what about the more younger ones?
Like that there?
Yeah.
Let's see. That's 20. That one is.
Some nice... And the rings?
That's 10.
What about your clothing? How much does it... All of it ranges, or...
Different prices. It depends. The vintage is a little higher, but most of my evening gowns, the modern stuff, run 20.
Okay. So if people want to get a hold of you, who would they contact, and what time are you guys open?
I'm open Wednesday through Saturday from 12 to 6.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And if people want to get a hold of you, do they contact? Do you have a Facebook, phone numbers?
The phone number is 889-0805.
Okay.
Yep. I don't do the...
Thank you for letting us be here and seeing your shop. It's wonderful, and I'm going to explore a little bit more after we get done filming this. Oh!
Hello, I'm here with Ryan Whitmire, who is the Associate Director of West Texas Talent. So Ryan, what is coming up?
Well, we've got the Music Mayhem and Madness, and this time it's going to be a tribute to British comedy. We're going to be holding auditions on 14th and 15th, which is today and tomorrow. And it's going to be starting at 6:30, and it'll run through until 8:30 over at the old Ector Theater downtown.